You've heard of ChatGPT, right? Maybe Claude, Gemini, but do you know how they actually work? All these are called large language models, or LLMs for short. Think of LLM as the technology, and ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini as different brands using that technology. Just how smartphone is the technology, but iPhone and Samsung are different brands. So what is a large language model? Imagine you're teaching a kid to finish sentences. You say, roses are red, violets are, kid learns blue. You say it's raining cats, and kid learns dogs. You do this billions of times with every sentence pattern imaginable. That's basically what an LLM is. But instead of a kid learning from you, it's AI learning from the entire internet. Here's the training process. Step 1. Feed it massive amounts of text. Every Wikipedia article, millions of books, billions of websites, Reddit threads, news articles, everything. Step 2. It learns patterns. The capital of France is D, usually followed by Paris. How are you? Usually followed by I'm fine or similar. Code that starts with def, usually Python function. Step 3. It predicts what word comes next, not randomly. Based on what it's seen billions of times before, it's playing most likely next word at superhuman scale. Let me show you with a real example. You type, write me an email to my boss about taking Friday off. What the LLM does, sees write plus email, knows you want professional writing, sees boss, knows it should be formal and polite, sees taking Friday off, knows it's a leave request, predicts word by word, dear, then boss name, then I hope this email finds you well. Each word is chosen because it's the most likely next word based on billions of similar emails it learned from. It's not thinking, it's pattern matching at mind-blowing scale. Why do we call them large? ChatGPT, GPT-4, 1.76 trillion parameters. Think of these as tiny knobs that control how it understands language. Claude, Sonnet, hundreds of billions of parameters. Gemini, similar scale. Large means more patterns recognized. Better understanding, more nuanced responses, bigger, smarter, usually. So what can ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini actually do? Answer questions. They predict the most helpful response. Write essays. They predict what good writing looks like. Write code. They've seen millions of code examples. Translate languages. They've learned multiple languages. Summarize documents. They predict the key points. Here's what you need to know though. They sometimes make stuff up. Confidently, we call these hallucinations. Why? Because they're predicting what sounds right, not what is right. If the pattern looks familiar, they'll generate text, even if it's completely false. Always fact check important information. So when you're using ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini, remember, you're talking to a pattern prediction machine that's read most of the internet. It's incredibly useful, but it's not magic. It's not thinking, it's predicting. And that's what large language models are. Now you know what you're actually using.